Right, welcome back to part 9, I think it is. Chasing problems with the headlight. Now, I'm down here, and I don't know if you can see that, I've just pulled that apart. And that is absolutely corroded up to bits. So, I'm going to clean all this up. I've cleaned that one up already, the yellow one. And then see if we get any power going to the headlight. I don't think we're getting anything through this lot. So I'm going to clean it up now then. Well, there you go. Cleaned all that lot up down there, every one of them. And I'm still not getting a headlight. Don't know why. It's going to be one of these things. These XLs are nightmares with the wiring on them. They're all slightly different. And it's just a case of you just got to keep going. But at the minute, still no headlight, still no clue why. So, we'll push on, we'll just keep coming back to bits and keep trying. We'll get there in the end, we always do. But it's just finding where the problem is. I think I've sorted out the headlight in a fashion. Lucky able, because we put an aftermarket switch on it, then I can't even say able, that's the word I was looking for, to trace the wiring up to the switch. And where it was wrong was the blue and white wire was the actual feed to the switch, and these two are your high and low. So that needed to go to a live feed. Now we put it to a live feed, we have headlight working. So right, Tom's just going to kick it up and show us. Right, headlight, high, low. There we go, we've got it. Horn, got a horn, tail light, brake light. That's it, the electrics are sorted, unless we put indicators on, but we know that all that's going to work. We tested that earlier on and it was messing. Right, let's give it a quick run. Tom's obviously encouraged because he's got the T cut out. Just gonna try and clean this tank up a little bit more. There's paint and stuff on it. We'll try and just make it a little bit brighter. We'll work it. There's a load of marks here, hopefully we can get them out. We'll just work on it a little while. Well, it didn't take him long to get bored, but I think that's got a nice shine on it now. Now we can do about the scratches and stuff. But yeah, it's just this side we've just been messing with. The other side, is nowhere near like the other side. We'll spend a little bit of time just cleaning the tank up a little bit. I'll make it that bit better. Yeah, definite shine difference. Okay, just sitting here, and these are really annoying me. They just stand out so much. So we'll have the headlight out again, and we'll see if we can make that blend in with the rest of the bike a little bit. So what I can come up with. There you go. That's tidied that up. That's not bugging me no more. That looks a lot better. Another thing I've done this morning, let's show you. Come for a walk. There you go. That's the under tray for the back mud guard. This is another one I'd got. This one was actually really bad. You can see where I've welded it up. I've left the welding on it just to give it strength. This was one had for a 500, but that'll do the job. So that's prepped, ready, painted for whatever we do with it. Well guys, I haven't done much this week. I've had a few issues that I've had to sort out, but we're still pushing on. It's Saturday today and I've got the back light. These are so hard to come by these days, and lucky enough, another YouTuber, Richard Weeks, he's got a YouTube channel. He's actually done one of these bikes from start to finish. Well worth watching his channel if you're into your xl250s. He managed to have one spare and kindly let me buy it off him. So that should complete the back end. We're only short of one thing then, which is the speedo drive, I think, in the wheel. So I'm going to get this together. I'm going to use this one while that one's been repaired and painted. So we'll use that one for now, and we'll get the back light and everything put on and see if we can, if it'll work. Right, there we go. Put the brake on, mate. There we go. Thank you, Richard. I really appreciate it, mate. Yeah, we got brake light on there now. Got the proper light on it. I think it's the mud guard's just a little bit twisted, but we're going to put the other one on anyway. Right. Well, we decided to get some of the other bikes out, give them a quick run. It's a KE 100 that we done earlier on this year. I think I'm just going to get a little rev, run up and down the road. Oh, it's smoking well. Okay. I'll put extra 2-stroke in it just to make sure it didn't seize. Yeah, sometimes you need to get the other bikes out and have a little play. Yeah, definitely running rich. What's up?
I got.
Right, we're back in the garage. Ain't been in the garage much last week, so weather's alright today. It's not too cold and it isn't raining. So today's job here, I've got some new indicators. They're for Tom's bike. I have ordered a set of indicators. They should be here tomorrow, so I'll just give Tom another set of back indicators. Right, doing these bikes, just want to say, if you're thinking of doing a project, it really, before starting, I'd say make sure you have enough money to cover the project, because there's nothing worse than starting one and then you've got to keep putting it on hold because parts you can't afford them. I always have a rough idea of what it's going to cost me to do them and make sure I've got that in the budget to do them before taking them on. Otherwise you end up with loads and loads of bikes that are bought that never get done because the people lose interest in them, i.e. because the money isn't there to get them done, and you're waiting around for weeks and weeks to get a part and you just never get the job done. Like I say, I always make sure the budget is there to get the bike done, otherwise I'd lose interest and it'd just sit there like a lot of them do. So just my thoughts. Anyway, let's start and get these indicators on. There we go, indicators are on. I've got the battery on charge at the minute. I have tested them, they do work. I was talking about the cost of doing these bikes that we do up. I won't say totally restore, but when you start adding the figures up, I'll give you some idea. Back tyre, £50 plus fitting. Backlight, £57. Chain and sprocket set, another £50 plus. Parts from America, £90. It all starts adding up. So when you purchase a bike to do, you really need to think about what it's going to cost. i.e. if I didn't make that exhaust tailpipe and someone had to buy one, you're talking over £300 if you can find one. It's endless money. But if you can buy the bike at the right price, then you stand a chance. As long as you can get your money back and a bit of profit if you're selling them. Well, I'm not looking to sell my stuff, it's just for my own pleasure. Another thing, cam chain, that was another £50. It all adds up. Switch gear, okay, £12. Choke cable, £8. Them little clocks there cost me £30. Headlight, another £10. Bulbs, nuts, bolts, fixings, it all adds up, and it's quite frightening if you're not done it before. So be really careful in what you buy. Try and buy one with all the parts on it if you can, because all them parts, they ask what as much as they can for them, and because these bikes are heading for 40 plus years old, parts are so hard to come by, and that's why they ask the prices they do. But I'm happy with this. For what I paid for it, well, for the two of them, I'm going to be okay with them, because I know I couldn't buy one of them for what I'd bought the two of them when they're done. And that's the way you go look at it. What's it going to cost? What time have you got to put into it? I try and put a couple of hours in a day at least, and that's the only way you'll get them done. And when you see a part you need, buy it, because if you don't, next time you look, someone else has got that part, they've already bought it. Anyway, that's just a little waffle on of when you're doing this sort of projects. Well, I suppose you want to see the indicators work, don't you? Well, here we go. Flick the switch. There you go. Flick the switch to the other side. There we go. Job done. What I'll do when I get the front indicators, hopefully tomorrow, we'll see if we can get this bulb. We'll get this bulb flashing in there when I take the headlight out to wire the front indicators, and we should be laughing. We're nearly there on this one. I'm not gonna do any more than I have to on this one, because I want to try and keep its patina, as they call it. And it's never, they're only ever new once, they're never brand new again. I like to keep this one as it is, with its lumps and bumps and bits as it was. I mean, if you think back to when I got this bike, no front end, no compression as such, backfiring through the carb, setting itself on fire, all the things I've done to it, I just want to enjoy it now as it is, and I will. I've already had someone offer to buy it off me. Well, I've had two people wanting me to sell it them. But I don't want to put that much effort into them. I want to enjoy them. It's not about profit, it's about enjoying them. That's my plan anyway. The other one we will do, we'll go to town on the other one, we'll make it look pretty good. This one, I'm happy as it is. It starts, it goes, does everything I need it to do, and that's where we're going to leave this one, not pushing it too far. Well, there's another job off the list. I've just painted the headers, or downpipes, wherever you come from, you'll know what I mean. That's just drying off now. I've just used some stove paint. That'll cure, as it gets hot, it'll cure it. Yeah, it'll make it look just that little bit better. So we'll just leave that to dry off and wait till tomorrow. I should have some indicators. Okay, the post lady's just been and dropped me the indicators. I've just slipped that one on loose at the minute. So there's the other new one. We'll get these put on and see if we can get the indicators all working together. Right, I don't think you need to see me just put 2 screws in really, do you, to hold it in place. We'll whip the headlight bowl out and we'll have a mess around in there and get them working. Okay guys, these are how the indicators come, 2 wires like that. I don't think that's going to look too good daddling round, so what I've done, I'll put some heat shrink on them, on this one, and that'll just make it a bit neater and tidier. And I'll do the same with this one as well before wiring them in, just make it that little bit smarter. There you go, got one indicator, one side working, back's working as well, if you can see that. There you go. Right, let's get the other one on. Well, that's it. We've got an indicator that side as well working now. Should be at the back as well. That's it, we have indicators. The only thing I've got to sort out is the flashing one on the instrument panel. Right, just baking off the exhaust. Just let that cook. That should seal the exhaust then. Go on, show us the indicators, Tom. Which one you put on? There you go. That one. Back ones. There you go, back ones. Brake light. Brake light. Headlight. On. High beam. Low beam. That's it, electric's done. Oh, horn. That's it. All the electric's done now. So Tom's decided he wants to try. Oh. Bloody wheelie in it. He's supposed to be taking his time on it. Anyway. Right then, that's everything working. We've just got a bit of finishing off to do on this one. And hopefully we'll get a logbook for it soon. I reckon we might have a logbook within the next couple of weeks. Wheelie. Let's get him off it. Right then, there she is, pretty much as I wanna. Just got some touching up to do on it. Just touch the frame up, things like that. Basically, I've had a letter today from DVLA. Obviously I register quite a few bikes doing this, and this is the first time they're going to come out and inspect this bike. Next Wednesday. Apparently they come out, check the engine number, frame number, and then they'll issue the logbook for it, which I've been expecting with the amount of bikes I do. So this will be interesting for me, and maybe if I can do a bit of filming, we'll film what they do if he'll let me. So anyway, we're going to wrap this one up because that's good enough now for what I want. And we'll drag the other one back round and start doing some work on that one. So I'm going to wrap this video up now, and thanks to all the new subscribers, and don't forget, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. And we're down, we're gone.